make sure we're talking about the same thing before we get started. So, chewing smokeless tobacco, there's a whole variety of different products, whether you call it chewing tobacco or spit tobacco, snus, snuff, dip, chew, goes by a variety of names. But all these products that you can just, that aren't cigarettes, that you don't create smoke, that you can put in your mouth, they're all harmful. That's one thing to have straight from the beginning. Some people believe that smokeless tobacco is less harmful than cigarettes, but they all contain nicotine, and nicotine is addictive. And so once you start that habit, it's hard to break. The second thing is that these products all contain harmful chemicals, about somewhere around 30 chemicals, most of them related to nitrosamines. These are toxic chemicals that are formed during the growing and processing of tobacco that goes into these products. And the one major oral health effect is oral cancer. There's a variety of oral cancers, lip, tongue, cheek, gums, that can be caused by these smokeless products. But beyond oral cancer, there's other things. So when you put the product down, it's usually put between the cheek and the gum, and where it presses up against the gum, if you pull your lip back and look, you'll often see the tissue looking all wrinkled and crinkly. Sometimes it'll be white, sometimes there'll be red patches. These can be precursors to oral cancer. Some of these products, not all, have a high sugar content too, to make it more likable by people. If this product is pressed against your teeth for long periods of time as the product is used, you can get more tooth decay. You can also, where it presses up against the gums, over time the gums can start pulling away from the tooth, and that's a periodontal or gum disease. So these are the major health effects in the mouth that you see. And again, besides the oral cancer, there have been some suggestions that these products can cause pancreatic cancer. Over long term can lead to heart disease. They raise the blood pressure and can make the heart work harder over time. So these are not harmless products. No, there's a lot of variation between people, and what causes one person to become addicted, or what causes, just like smoking, why does one person get cancer or heart disease or stroke or other bad effects from smoking? It's the same thing for these products. We don't know what the safe level is, but we don't think there's any low level that's harmless. So the recommendation is just don't use them. Oh, I think professional athletes are role models for kids, and as such, if you see your favorite player, you admire them, you want to be like them. A lot of kids play baseball and they want to look like a major leaguer. So I think they play a major role in why kids may want to use smokeless products. Even though smokeless tobacco is banned in the minor leagues and in colleges, by that time, it's kind of kids pick these habits up early on. So the recent data from CDC showed that almost 2.5% of middle school kids are using smokeless tobacco products, and about over 6% of high school kids are using smokeless tobacco. So, by the time they even reach college, they've already developed this habit. And so even though it's banned in the minor leagues and in college, so that means they can't use it on the field. That doesn't mean they're not using it outside of the field of play, and they still have this adverse habit that's going to affect their health. Yeah, it is. I don't know the current percentage. I think it's gone down quite a bit. There have been some athletes that have taken a stand against smokeless products, and now sunflower seeds and things like that are becoming more popular. But yeah, it's been long ingrained in baseball. So kids see that and they think it's the cool thing to do. Some even believe that it enhances their performance because you get that rush of because your blood pressure increases, and your pulse rate may go up when you start using the product. But there's no evidence that use of smokeless tobacco helps your athletic performance. I would say if you're not smoking or using smokeless tobacco products, don't start. And if you're already using it, quit. I mean, that's a simple message, just quit. If not for your health, I mean, when you're young, sometimes you feel invulnerable and it's like, these bad things happen to other people, they don't happen to me. But they do happen. And kind of on the personal side of it, just look at your teeth. Look at where you hold the chew if you're already chewing. The damage you're doing to your teeth. They look stained. You may be used to the odor and the smell of this, but trust me, other people notice. It's not a clean habit at all. Look at your clothes. You probably got stains here and there on your car upholstery or furniture you sit on. It's just a dirty habit, and if you haven't started it, don't start. And if you're already doing it, just stop. It'll be good for your health. It'll be good for your pocketbook. I think the average can might be about $3 now. Think about that. How much you're spending over the course of the year on a product that's only hurting you.